The Thread of Being, a Bohemian Aesthetic 101, Enhanced Edition. Juniper sat on the layered rugs of her family's study, where the air was thick with the scent of old paper and the quiet hum of history. "I feel disconnected," she confessed to her mother, Mireille, "like I'm missing my radiant pulse. How do I start this quest for my own essence, that quiet, honest truth? I want a life woven from rich, authentic experience, not just passive existence." Mireille smiled, adjusting a tassel on a velvet lampshade. "That thread began in Paris, my dear, after the French Revolution in the 1800s. It was a spirit born from penniless, anti-establishment artists who saw beauty in perceived gypsy freedom, a radical, original counterculture of non-conformity. It has always been about finding profound joy and beauty outside the velvet rope of societal norms." Juniper's father, Lucien, entered, his voice a warm baritone. "The core trait is simple, a deeply nomadic, art-driven spirit, freedom from any convention. This philosophy knows no borders, drawing inspiration from boundless places, the clean, honest geometry of mid-century modern forms, the ancient symbolism in our deepest folk art roots, nature's raw textures, and the stories woven into global textiles. Knowledge, here, is an active experience." "Look around," Lucien continued, sweeping his hand across the room. "The true palette is the earth's own poetry, a mood that is always free-spirited and warm. The deep, grounding notes are the earthy browns, moss greens, and burnt oranges of terracotta and hand-dyed wool. But the accents are the surprise of joy, the sudden vibrant turquoises and yellows of collected treasures, or the soft pinks caught in a desert sunrise. It's a balanced, lived-in vibrancy." Mireille pulled out a stack of fabrics. "The textile itself is a map of the soul's journey, a tactile, layered experience. Go beyond simple paisley and tie-dye to the honest richness of texture, the fringe on velvet, the honest warp and weft of linen. I look for florals, rendered in that vibrant gouache-style spirit, that sing of Mary Blair's mid-century folk joy. Layering these is how we literally weave our quiet truth. The clothes are merely an extension of the textile's philosophy," said Lucien, laying out a few garments. "The feeling is always unforced comfort and layered depth. For a man, think unstructured velvet vests over wide-leg linen trousers, finished with a soft felt hat. For a woman, it is all about liberated movement, flowing caftans, a billowy peasant blouse, or a patchwork maxi skirt. The goal is never to costume, but to dress the quiet truth of your being in garments that tell the full layered story." Mireille held up a few key accessories. "The jewelry is how we layer the journey, mixing our vintage finds with staples that are sustainable and ethically sourced. That is the modern twist. Notice how layered, rough-cut semi-precious stone and coin necklaces complement the flowing fabric. Try a hand-knitted top, wide-leg trousers, and an oversized cuff for brunch, or a dark, velvet-trimmed maxi dress with a fringed leather bag for a dinner date. The details must always speak to the whole. The final layer is simply the celebration of ease," Juniper mused, touching her own hair. "It's celebrating our natural texture, maybe a loose, intentional braid, a simple touch of kohl liner, and sun-kissed, glowing skin that feels profoundly honest. This is the least complicated, most authentic path to self-expression." Lucien nodded. "Exactly. It should feel lived in, never forced, like a moment captured in time. This is where effortless elegance is born." "Those who came before us," Mireille mused, looking toward the gallery wall, "from the poets and painters who first championed liberation to modern artists embracing sustainable global craft, they all teach the same simple, profound lessons. Invest in global, ethically sourced textiles. Hunt and thrift your outerwear and accessories. And always pair the textures that truly speak to you, like the honest rough of linen against the rich depth of velvet. This philosophy is both historically anti-establishment, and radically sustainable. Juniper stood up, the sun warming her face, a sense of peace washing over her. I understand now. This aesthetic is not just clothes. It's the constant, artful blend of history, education, and philosophy, a lifestyle that feels both soothed and uplifted. It's wearing the full, layered story of your essence's radiant pulse. She felt a deep, meaningful connection, ready to weave her truth into the world with authenticity and quiet grace.